honestly I've never been the biggest Jay-Z fan.
I've seen, but I don't feel like you have to be a fan to know that someone's top 3 or top 5
I'm
greatest
aware
of all time.
Don't get me wrong, I fuck with like a handful of his songs, but
Yeah,
But like I think
you just talking about like
how everybody's always like, yo, he's the best rapper alive. I never like been
I
like,
don't get that either.
I get it.
I don't know if that really was.
it was
if you
always
were-
a thing.
It's like one of those things where it's like if you were in that era, I feel like you understand more. Honestly, like,
I mean, we're not far from that.
we're not
era.
very far, but
right
we're still not in the mix of
I
when he
listen to
was.
niggas around him.
We missed
like,
the late 90s when he came out,
And
but we were there for all the 2000s.
I got you.
and it's not like I don't listen to like 90s, like a little bit tapped in with that. Like I honestly feel like Big L, like Big Pun. If you want to go off of like rapping and lyricists, I feel like they were kind of better than him, honestly. Jay-Z had the swag and like made better music to kind of back it up, but it kind of depends on what we're talking about, like lyricism or like, I don't know. But I guess Jay-Z's like a better just molded rapper as far as like a mogul, like with the swag, you know, with the good music and shit like that, and just business wise. So if you're saying that makes him a great rapper, I get it. But as far as like rapping, like I don't know, I wouldn't like.
Well, purely
I'm just rapping. Yeah,
purely
rapping.
just an all around rapper. I would think yes, he's solid.
I put him like top 10.
Reasonable Doubt came out in '96. He dropped 1, 2, 3, 4. He dropped 4 albums in the '90s. So like, but then after that, Blueprint was what most of us know. Like Reasonable Doubt, I don't remember Reasonable Doubt, but the Blueprint, like that was in 2001. So from 2001 to now is Jay-Z we know. But from the niggas in the '90s, Reasonable Doubt probably might have been amazing.
I love that album.
I've never heard the album.
Okay, yeah.
But like for me, I'm not willing to say he's not top 5 because I appreciate the art as far as like lyricism, not essentially not having to write anything and going in there and making a verse in 10 minutes type shit, and that shit be cold, and you be like, oh, nigga did that shit with ease. Like that's how people view Wayne. Yeah. Wayne used to do punches, and he's arguably the greatest rapper of all time. Yeah. People say Jay-Z because I'm assuming performance, I think he got bars, his flows,
all around package.
Yeah, he does everything. His production, like I think it's just like he's aged and he's been able to age gracefully versus someone like Wayne. That's what I feel like would take away from him being labeled as the greatest greatest rapper of all time. He hasn't aged gracefully into the game. Yeah. Jay-Z, I feel like he's still can drop an album today and hella niggas gonna listen. And they're gonna keep listening. Versus Wayne drop an album when he dropped the next shit. Think of how many people you know listen to Carter 5 still to this day. Yeah. Versus listen to 444 till this day.
Yeah. Eventually that whole wave is gonna teeter off though. And
I mean, that's because them niggas gonna die.
I was just listening to an interview. I was just listening to Vlad and Axe interview on the way over here. And Vlad made a very good point. It's like every single day a whole fan dies. Yeah. And there's not necessarily one that pops up to replace him. Like the ratio of that is not gonna.
Oh, like a fan pops up to replace that fan.
To replace that fan, like from the younger generation. Not saying that Ho won't be appreciated, but to be able to like do numbers and such on a large scale as time goes on, it's gonna be very difficult.
I feel like.
Is he saying that in the sense of like niggas is just that old, like old head shit?
Just saying,
literally, like old heads fans of him are like dying.
No,
like,
he's
figuratively, literally,
using it as a
kind of
figure of speech. Basically, he's using it to make a point that he's using it for Drake. He was using it for Drake, basically saying like at some point, like he's on top right now, and at some point he's gonna have to like essentially fall off.
It's slowly happening now.
So,
but I feel like I don't feel like Jay-Z is gonna ever fall off because yes, he may lose fans. So based off what that is, I feel like he'll lose fans because they're gonna die slowly. But he can lose the fans, but he'll never fall off because his name is cemented and edged in stone. Like, you know who Jay-Z, bro. For example, no, because
I'm not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing.
Nigga, I was finna get on your ass. I was like, nigga, what you talking about?
I was trying to say he definitely he won't fall off because he's done so much. I'm not saying that he's gonna fall off.
I'm not saying you are. I'm just going based off Vlad. Like, oh, there's people dying every day. Like, no, he can't fall off because he's etched in stone as far as in the community. So when people speak of him, they speak of him like they do Tupac and Biggie. Like they died, and people still claim these niggas is top 3, and I don't know how
people will
either
continue
one of
that.
them are top 3 rappers of all time.
Yes. However,
They dropped 1, 2,
people will still say that
3
but
albums.
If
Alive.
there was a Tupac album that dropped today with unreleased music from the vault, I still don't think it would do crazy numbers.
It's not gonna do crazy numbers.
Even though people still regard him as
Well, then again,
no, it's not
what's a crazy number?
500,000 the first week.
No, it's not gonna do 500,000. That's crazy. Yeah, no, that is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's gonna do like 100,000 the first week,
we
just because
we
it's
can say
pop.
that.
Just because
Sure.
it's pop.
And that's I
Because
guess.
niggas like you and me, we gonna go listen because we're like, wait, Tupac dropped music, nigga? What? Hold up. We gonna go check it out at least once.
You ain't got no job and you ain't got shit to do.